All right, let's get right into it. Picture this. You've made it. You are in the final round for a big scholarship. Your grades? Amazing. Your activities? Super impressive. Your essay? Flawless. But here's the thing. So is everyone else's. So how in the world do you actually win when everyone is this qualified? We're going to break down the final selection process using some insider tips from the Women of Wonder Scholarship Committee.
This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? You're right there at the finish line, shoulder to shoulder with a handful of other brilliant people. All that hard work got you to this point, but at this stage, the rules of the game, they kind of change. So what really separates the winner from everyone else?
And that leads us straight to what we're calling the finalists' dilemma. The committee has already seen your application, they know your scores, and they know you check all the boxes. Honestly, on paper, all of you look fantastic. So what on earth are they looking for now?
Okay, here's the big secret. They've stopped looking at your resume. Seriously, they're done with the bullet points and the checklists. At this point, the decision really comes down to the stuff you can't measure, the things that just don't show up on a transcript. They're looking for the one thing that is 100% yours, your story.
This right here, this is where you get your edge. Your story, your real, authentic voice, is the most powerful tool you have. Think about it. Scholarship judges read hundreds, maybe even thousands of applications. They're not looking for perfect robots. They're looking for real people. This slide just shows the difference so clearly, right? On the left, you've got statements that are fine, but totally forgettable. I want to help people. I'm a hard worker. The judges have read that 1,000 times. But now look at the right side. That narrative paints a picture. It shows your background, and it hits with real emotion. That's what a committee actually remembers. A judge from the Woman of Wonder Scholarship said it perfectly. They want to know what makes your experience special. Don't just tell them you're resilient, tell them the story that proves it. Show them who you really are.
Okay, so let's build on that. This whole idea of authenticity, it also applies to your activities, especially your community service. It's really not about who has the most volunteer hours or the longest list of clubs. It's about genuine, real commitment.
Judges can spot resume padding from a mile away. What they're actually looking for is consistent, long-term involvement that shows you're truly dedicated. They're searching for a real passion for a cause that you actually care about. And, maybe most importantly, they want to see your impact. What difference did you really make? This example just says it all. Instead of giving them this huge list of activities, focus on the one that truly means something. This statement, it shows consistency, 2 years every Thursday, and it reveals this powerful personal connection. My family used their services. This is not just checking a box. This is authentic service that comes from real-life experience. All right, let's talk about something that trips a lot of people up. Talking about challenges. A lot of people think they should hide their struggles, but the committee actually wants to hear about them. The key is how you talk about them. Your obstacles can actually be your superpower. Just look at the difference here. The statement on the left just states a problem. It kind of feels like an excuse. But the one on the right, it reframes that exact same challenge as a time of incredible growth. It explains what happened, but it focuses on the lessons learned, time management, prioritization, and a whole new perspective on life. And this is so important to get right. When you talk about overcoming adversity, you are not asking for pity. You are demonstrating character. You're showing them your resilience and your strength. And that is what a scholarship committee is looking to invest in. And that strength often shows up as leadership. But listen, don't think leadership just means being class president. Committees know that real leadership is about taking initiative. It's organizing a study group. It's managing family duties while you're in school. It's mentoring a younger student. It's about seeing a need and stepping up to make things better. So we've talked about your story, your commitment, your resilience. But what's the single most critical factor in that final round? What is the ultimate tiebreaker when two amazing candidates are standing side by side? It's this. It all comes down to how well you align with the organization's values. A scholarship committee isn't just giving away money. They're choosing an ambassador. They're picking someone to represent their mission. Like this committee member said, they're literally asking themselves, are we proud of them already? So to make this really concrete, here are the specific values the Women of Wonder organization is looking for. They want to see grit, a commitment to education, a connection to community, and authenticity. Now, every organization is different, but they all have a core mission. Your job is to show them how your personal journey connects directly to that mission. So, here's your action plan. It's pretty straightforward. First, you got to do your homework. Dive deep into the organization's website, their mission, their values. Second, take some time to reflect and find the parts of your unique story that really connect with their purpose. And third, frame your challenges not as setbacks, but as the experiences that made you the determined, resilient person you are today. Look, the goal here isn't to pretend to be someone you're not. It's about real, honest reflection. It's about finding that authentic sweet spot where your life and their mission overlap. When you can show how your personal journey naturally connects to their purpose, you're not just another qualified applicant anymore. You're the one they've been waiting for. So as you get ready for that final round, don't just review your resume. Ask yourself this one simple question. In a room full of impressive people, what is the story that only you can tell? Because that's your key to winning.